Hey guys, so you're probably a little bit confused by the title of this video. Well, I had an idea for a new video series that I wanted to do or start incorporating. I don't know how frequent they'll be. Basically, I ran a poll a little while ago asking what your favorite videos of mine are. It was basically a tie between psychology and beauty. I was actually happy to see psychology was the winner overall, but you guys seem to love my beauty videos too. I know I dog on myself a lot for not being a beauty guru, and I fully embrace that, but we still like hanging out here and talking about makeup and doing makeup and all that jazz. So you're probably asking yourself, is this a psychology video or a beauty video? Well, the answer, it's both. I decided to come up with an idea of a series of psychology get ready with me's, and it's probably really random, but I bet it's pretty original too. I'm gonna use this time together to do some makeup and try out different looks that maybe I'm too scared to do on a daily basis. So we get some variety of makeup tutorials on my channel because I only do one look pretty much. But also in the process talk about some psychology related topics. It can be something where I'm feeling really anxious one day and I just kind of want like an open journal place to talk to someone. I might do something like that. Or if I'm really sad one day, use this as an outlet to kind of distract myself or just, you know, help move on out of that funk. But if it's not one of those days, then I will use the time to talk about something that either I've been thinking about lately or actual psychology topics that are relevant and just interesting, whether it be serial killers or any kind of topic. You guys can request some. Hopefully you guys are excited for this series. Sorry for the long intro, but I do have one more thing to mention. Yesterday was my last day of Invisalign. I no longer have Invisalign, which is so exciting. I got everything taken off yesterday. He filed some teeth and we are good to go. So excited to be done. Like, I conquered so many fears doing Invisalign and like going through that process. It's not a hard process by any means, but when you have dental anxiety, it's really hard. So without further ado, let's get started on today's video. My desk is a literal mess right now. So I'm gonna just take my Too Faced Primed and Poreless. It's just a smoothing primer instead of a hydrating one because it is summer and okay, this is not working. I've been kind of sweaty lately, you know? Oh, and also I got contacts finally, so I can see you and I can see myself in this mirror over here. Oh. A lot of primer. Go back in. Before we get into the topic of the video, I'm just going to start my foundation, and I'm going to, oh, I should have used this primer. I got a big package from Kat Von D. This is actually a really amazing primer. I love it. It is a hydrating one though, and I kind of didn't want to do a hydrating one today, so I guess that's fine. So I tried this combo once before, and I actually really like it. I got 3 shades of the Kat Von D Locket foundation, and none of them really work for me. Surprisingly, this one is like really white on me, but I'm not complaining because I have a lot of foundations that are too dark for me, including this one, which is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. So what I've been doing is using mostly this on my beauty blender, right? I'll do like a full pump, maybe a pump and a half, and then I'll do a little pump of the Kat Von D, and then just mix it on the skin. Do you see how white that is? Like, it's basically white on my skin, which is really rare. I think I actually used too much because this looks like it's gonna be still too pale. I should have done the eyes first, to be honest. Like, But it actually matches my neck. So about the topic of this video, it's called I'm Not a Victim, and basically it's going to be talking about the thought process that I've adapted lately. I've been going through some things, as you guys have noticed, with my filming schedule being so wonky, and like I skip weeks, and it's just, I've been having a really hard time. It's definitely getting better. I have good days and I have really bad days. But I've kind of taken on this new thought process that I thought I would share with you because it's honestly really helped me in those hard times and like those dark days where it just feels way too much. But before I talk about it, let's do concealer. Let's do this guy. Yeah, we're gonna do the Kat Von D Locket Concealer in L3 Warm. I'm just gonna use this under the eyes. But the thought process is the title of this video. I basically tell myself that I'm not a victim. Now, I mean, doing self-talk and like encouraging yourself with words and stuff only works so often and so much, but for some reason telling myself that I'm not a victim, it's completely changed my outlook. Like, I think I underestimate how strong I actually am, and I know I made a video where I talked about like I can't handle life, or it seems like the older I get the less I can handle life, and it's just something about what's happened recently like snapped me out of that and was like, you can handle this, you can handle life. And I don't know what got into me that made me think I couldn't, but I was completely underestimating myself and my strength, and so I started telling myself, you don't have to be a victim of these things. You don't have to be a victim of money problems or relationship issues or anything going on in your life. You're not a victim. More recently, I told myself that, well, at the orthodontist yesterday, because I struggle a lot with anxiety, especially with like dental issues. I'm actually going to use the L5 neutral shade on some acne scarring on the sides here. One time when I was watching Australia's Next Top Model, Napoleon Curtis told them never wear makeup on your forehead because it makes you look older. Ever since I saw that episode, I put minimal makeup on my forehead. Anyway, I had forgotten about this mantra yesterday for some reason, and I was just sitting in the chair and all of a sudden it hit me and I started saying it to myself, like not out loud, but in my head. Although if you need to say it out loud, don't let anyone stop you or judge you. And it actually relaxed me. I actually felt calm and like at ease, which it came in waves, because when he would start to do something in my mouth, then I would like get anxious again, but then I'd calm down. It just is a cycle with dental anxiety. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I really want to encourage you guys to find something that you can tell yourself that helps you get out of that. For me, it's telling myself that I'm not a victim and that I'm stronger than I think I am, and basically other people have it worse than me. I can't really complain. I mean, I've had some really bad things happen to me, but like they're not that bad in the grand scheme of things. And it's completely kind of changed me as a person, which in the beginning I was not excited about at all. But now that everything's like happened, I'm just kind of accepting that this is the process that I had to go through to change those parts of myself. This is all so vague for you guys, and I'm sorry. Hopefully you take something out of this whole like thought process. I'm going to try out the Kat Von D setting powder. This is in translucent. I have yet to try this. Put some in the lid there. I'm going to use my beauty blender to set. Anyway, basically, this talk is just to inspire you to know that you're stronger than you think you are and that you will survive. Even if it feels like you're not going to, or you're like really close to a mental breakdown or like a panic attack, you will survive. Everything feels worse in the heat of the moment. Everything seems bigger than it is. What's most important is gaining that perspective as you get older in life and you realize that the bigger things that are happening to you are just temporary, for one. Like the feelings are temporary. The situation itself might be a little bit more permanent, but the feelings are temporary and that you will overcome it. Alright, I'm gonna bust this baby out because I don't think I've used this in a little while. It is the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. I know I said I was going to be mixing up my look, but I was talking mostly eyes and lips because the face, I just kind of have a thing that works for me and I have a certain way of going about it that I like. Although today I'm actually contouring. Lately I've just been putting a blush up in here, like in this area, getting all muddy, and you know, I like it like that, and then calling it a day. We'll just do slight contouring though. You know me, I'm not like sculpted out, baking, all of that jazz. And I've accepted I will never look like the girls on Instagram. I do kind of want to try this, even though it's really not going to go with the look I was planning today, but I'm going to try it anyway. The Urban Decay Fireball Blush Highlighter thing. No, I've never tried it. It's really subtle. I like it. It's very different for my skin tone though. Like it doesn't go with the contour shade I just used. I'm going to highlight with the Colourpop cheek thing in Lunch Money. I don't really use this that often because it's like a creamy powder thing, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like the mixture of that and Fireball, to be honest. My camera's gonna die at some point doing my makeup, so I'm really hoping I can get a majority of it done. I'm gonna mist my face using the Herbivore Botanicals Hydrate spray things from Urban Outfitters. It's not a makeup setting spray by any means, but it just feels really good when I powder and stuff. Now, I'm not gonna do my eyebrows on camera just to save the battery and save your guys' time, because I do it the same way every single day. I use the Anastasia dipbrow in Auburn, and then sometimes I'll go in on the tails and set it with the powder in Auburn. You don't really need to see that a million times, and I did it in my last Get Ready With Me if you're curious, so go check that out if you want to see me do my brows, but hold on a second. And we're back with a cat. Say hi to Monkey. What are you doing? He's not feeling it right now. What are you doing? Cool. I went ahead and primed my eyelids already off camera because that's boring. Now the shadow I really want to use today is the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thrasher, which I hardly get to use this. I don't know why. I think part of it is it's like way back in the drawer where I keep it. I've been seeing this thing online lately. I don't know if it's like a recent thing, but basically it's like metallic just in the center of the lower lash line and it looks so good. So I'm gonna try that today with this, but I don't really know how to achieve that, so I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna go into the Venus 1 palette and take this color in Divine and just use that for a transition right now. Oh, I forgot to set my eye primer. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this thing in this palette because I don't have a white eyeshadow around me right now. Okay, now we're going in with Divine. Kind of just gonna put it in my crease area. I think I should probably do that on the lid as well, right? To like balance out the eye. These videos are for experimenting with makeup looks. I know, I could tell you guys my favorite media stuff right now, like YouTubers, songs, TV shows, things like that. Well, YouTuber, hands down, has been H3H3, which might be a little random for me, but those are the kind of videos I've been getting into. I've not watched one beauty video in over 2 months. Isn't that weird? Like, I've been watching tons of story times, Ethan Klein's videos, Ethan and Ela, those are hilarious. I love them. My boyfriend actually showed those to me and it made him want to vlog. Now I'm going to take some of Icon, just a darker color, and I'm going to put that on the outer and inner parts of my eye, which let's see if I can even do this with my hooded eyelids. Anyway, like I just said, it made Ryan want to vlog, so guess what we're gonna be doing when we move in together? No, I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. He'd probably kill me for even telling you at all. He wants it to be my vlog channel still, but he wants to be in it more, so I think that's awesome. Probably like I'd be the Ethan and he'd be Ela. Not bad, not bad. As for songs, let me show you the 2 songs that I've been playing over and over again. The first one is called I Love You by Parks, Squares, and Alleys, and it goes a little something like this. And then the next one is called Running Back to You by For the Foxes. Keep the light on is the least that I can do. If I keep running back to you. Okay, my camera's finally dying, so we're gonna take a little intermission right now, which is gonna be nothing to you, but I'm gonna go charge my camera for just a second. Hold on. I had some more coffee, I watched some Big Brother, but we're back now, and I don't know if I should put eyeshadow on the inner corner, like on the bottom, because that's kind of the look I'm going for on the top. I'll put a little bit there, and then if I don't like it, I'll just take it off. I don't know. So I'm going to go in first with my finger to apply this on the lid. Just look at that color. So I'm just going to put that on the center. Okay. Okay. I'm already obsessed with this look. Oh my gosh. I think for the lower lash line though, I'm going to need a little bit more precise than my finger. So while I'm doing this, let's talk about TV shows, because I talked about a YouTuber, some songs, and right now I'm actually marathoning Dexter. I'm on season 5, which I think I've only seen up to the end of season 5, and people have told me don't watch past it because it sucks. But it's just really hard because I love marathoning shows so much. But my favorite show that I have seen lately that you all need to watch if you have Netflix, oh my gosh, it's Wentworth. I like it. I mean, I don't like to compare shows because they are separate things, but I like it so much more than Orange is the New Black, and I used to not think that at all, but Wentworth, just the character development in it, oh my gosh. I'm going to get my brush a little wet first. I mean, can we just talk about this color? Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to put on some mascara now. This is the Milani Runway Lashes, nothing new here. I know I wear this in a lot of videos, but I really think it's the best option because I've never been so at a loss for what lip to do with a look. So I decided to go with Salem from Lime Crime, and to line my lips I'm going to use the Jordana Coco Loco, one of my favorite colors of all time. Honestly, you could just wear this on its own and it's $2. So there it is with just the lip liner. Now I'm going to put Salem on top. And I finished the look. What do you guys think? I am pretty upset. This is very fall though, isn't it? Honestly, I think it's subconscious, subliminal, just like fall because people are putting out Halloween stuff already. I'm just so excited. And I want to tell you guys my goal for October is every single video posted in October will be Halloween themed. I'm gonna shoot for 8 videos total for October, and I think I'll leak some in September, like just leak a little into September. But I want you guys to start requesting I can't even believe I'm saying this, Halloween videos. I'm so excited, like so excited. It kind of sucks because I'm moving in October, so it's gonna be so stressful. But since we're moving in the last week of October and my lease is up technically on Halloween and I'm in school during that time, it's gonna be a lot happening. But I do want you guys to request things down below and let me know if you really want Vlogtober. I can really try and attempt to do that. So let's get a close-up of this makeup, shall we? The lip is perfect. It's just so fall. It's like my first fall inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of like the vibes of this video, and let me know if you want specific topics for me to talk about in future, like psych, get ready with me's, and if you have a clever title for them. I kind of just want to title them whatever the topic is that I'm talking about in the video and then get ready with me so you guys know it's one of the psych get ready with me's. But let me know how you feel about this idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this first one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, so for today's No Makeup Monday, it's going to be kind of a rant of sorts, and it wasn't going to originally be a rant, but I think it's going to turn into that. But before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys